This might be the best NFT community in this bear market. Yo, it's cool times, gang to my cats, sup to all my ducks. Today we're talking about Genuine Undead. This is a free mint that's gone all the way up to an ETH and is held really strong because of the community. So we're gonna talk to the Genuine Undead team today, try to pick apart the DNA of what a successful NFT community is during this bear market. And speaking of free mints, I have whitelist spots to give out for Slugga. Whitelist only, free mint, super sick anime art. Just like and comment on this video. But let's talk about Genuine Undead being the best community in NFTs right now. Let's go. I'm with Dr. Boom of Genuine Undead to talk about the hottest project right now. What is Genuine Undead?
Well, Genuine Undead is a 10K collection, free mint. It was on the 13th of August, 2022. Still to this day is, unrevealed, and given the project to the community, been fully community run. We're innovating in terms of, running it in a different form and vision and trying to make, Web3, better, essentially. We would say it's a masterpiece pixel art collection. It's we recognize from CryptoPunks, 24 pixels by 24 pixels, really the next evolution in pixel art. And I think of what you can achieve in that format.
I made a tweet about what are the craziest NFT communities for this video, and it was completely rated by Genuine Undead holders. What makes this community so strong?
The way this community was born, it was out of the passion and inspiration from the art that made strong. A strong identity that was given to the community right from the outset. From we traditionally have white papers in Web3 where people set out their roadmap and what you can expect. And our identity essentially is community-run project to be one of a kind. Every member to have a say in the project. We will rate everyone and anyone, but in an intellectual rating say, really to get the message across. And the message is that we are creating a new form of hybrid W3 organization, which is traditional Web2 characteristics and really kind of building around that.
One of my favorite things about Genuine Undead is the different factions. I could almost liken it to like Harry Potter, where some people like Slytherin, some people like another group. There's different factions within Genuine Undead. I know people who have the Flaming Skulls and they have their own group. Explain to us the different factions in Genuine Undead.
It happened very organic. We can notice these traits, and they weren't really named in a very obvious fashion, and almost organically, this red blue kind of a war culture. We have the Reds, we have blues, you have the Conservative, you have the Republicans, you have the Democrats. You have this red blue going on since the beginning of time, and I think it's just kind of leaked into Genuine Undead, where you've got the cybers versus the classics. The Loos are traditionally very classic in nature. The Roys do have all the cyber traits. Flaming horns, hollows, vast array of traits.
I missed out on generational wealth a couple months ago. I was on OpenSea. I was looking at the flaming horns, and I was just like, my finger started to twitch a little bit. I didn't go through with it. What do you think right now is an underrated trait or faction within the Genuine Undead community?
They're the beanies, the black ones. I think they're quite underrated. Aviators. I mean, you have to marvel at the intricacies of use of gills, because this is literally a flat image, and the way that this artist has been able to colors and enable almost a sense of reflection. A lot of the other traits, now. So for example, you mentioned the flaming horns. They, I think, have a floor of 40. In Genuine Undead, it's what you really relate with, and there's certainly traits that I've been prepared to pay a lot more for, and I have paid a lot more for, just because they are those categories. So I recently bought a rose in the mouth. I really overpaid for it, but the thing is, it was, in my opinion, it was very monotone. He had a bowler hat on, sweater, and a mist background, so that's all gray and black with a slight blue in the eyes. So I was prepared to pay, good 2-3 Ethereum for that one, even though the floor, as you're going to see, these aesthetic pieces are going to soon be snapped up as well. And they're just so easy to relate to.
Genuine Undead, I think, will last From an artistic standpoint, we mentioned the pixels earlier, and I think having produced this much fanfare and excitement in this bear market will be something that lasts for a long time, especially through the next bull market. But Dr. Boom, what's the one thing you're most excited about for the future of Genuine Undead?
Well, thank you. I mean, yeah, I certainly agree with you. You know, this is a masterpiece pixel art collection. There's nothing like it. What I'm most excited about is the fact that what we are doing as a community, what we are in Web3 is really a new approach, a new formula, a new way of behaving, of operating, you know, bringing in a standard, you know, really laying the foundations, enabling us to make projects that actually stand the test of time. So it doesn't just mean, you know, here you go, we've got another drop, another mint, another serum, another derivative. We're looking for innovative ways of bringing lore and storytelling into this. You know, if it is another collection, we have a specific utility that enables added value for the original collection. So we're exploring all these options right now. We've got 2 projects underway, both of them never been done before. And if we hit the mark on them, I think, you know, we're going to be on another level. But we're working day and night. You know, we've got V2 coming up. I'm super excited about the site. And that's going to be basically our go-to standard. So that is the right quality, that is immersive, that it really shows off the art.
I've always said Genuine Undead is better than sex, so if you guys want to get a little bit more libido in your life, go follow the Genuine Undead account. And I gotta give my hat off to my guy, Dr. Boom, for being an instrumental part of this community and the team, and helping shepherd, you know, the Anon dev through this, in the whole community, through this bear market. So shout out to Dr. Boom, and thanks for coming on the channel today, man.
Aiming for the stars, very confident about that. In the next month, we'll lines and our decision-making protocols into play, get them voted in by the community, agreed upon method of operation. And I think that's super important. When you're having an operation like what we're doing, individuals and getting all these creatives to work together, you definitely have to have an efficient method. And I think once we got that down, the world's our oyster, essentially. A great pixel art collection. To be honest, we don't need to do anything. We could just stand on the shoulder. Here, we always said we want to do something. We want to do something together.
Thanks again to Dr. Boom for coming on, man. Again, instrumental part of helping this community through the bear market. Lots in store. Thanks again, Dr. Boom. Make sure to go follow him on Twitter. And that's the video for today, guys. Thanks again to all the Genuine Undeads who tapped in today. Thank you guys for coming to the YouTube channel, watching the video. And remember, if you guys like and comment, I can give you some whitelist spots for Slugga, anime project, very focused on gamification and an interactive reward system. Go check out their Twitter if you want more info. Like and comment for the whitelist spots. But as always, guys, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Love doing these types of videos. It's fun to talk to really good projects, great teams. Just remember to say gang, gang.